Have you ever been turned down for a dream job, rejected by someone you admired, or told, no, when you poured your heart into a project? That moment of rejection can feel like a crushing blow, leaving you questioning your worth and your path. But what if I told you that rejection isn't a roadblock? It's a redirect, a powerful force that can propel you toward even greater achievements. Today we're exploring the profound teachings of Napoleon Hill, the mastermind behind Think and Grow Rich, to uncover how you can turn rejection into your greatest weapon. Drawing from his timeless principles, we'll see how embracing setbacks with the right mindset can lead to extraordinary success. So settle in, and let's transform how you view those painful no's in your life. Understand the nature of rejection. First, let's demystify rejection. Napoleon Hill taught that success is built on a foundation of desire, faith, and persistence, but he also recognized that rejection is an inevitable part of the journey. In his interviews with over 500 successful individuals, including giants like Andrew Carnegie and Thomas Edison, Hill discovered that every one of them faced repeated rejections before their breakthroughs. Think about Edison. He endured over 1,000 failed attempts before inventing the light bulb. Yet he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." Rejection, in Hill's view, isn't personal, it's a test of your resolve. For young people in developed countries like the US, UK, or Australia, rejection often hits hard in a world of high expectations. You might have grown up with the idea that success comes easily if you're smart or talented enough. But reality checks come in the form of job applications ignored, promotions passed over, or startup ideas shot down. These moments can trigger self-doubt, anxiety, or even depression. However, Hill reminds us that rejection is universal. It's not a sign of inadequacy but an opportunity to refine your approach. By understanding that no often means not yet or try differently, you shift from victimhood to empowerment. Imagine a young entrepreneur in Silicon Valley pitching to investors. After 50 rejections, they tweak their pitch based on feedback, and the 51st says yes. That's the power of seeing rejection as data, not defeat. So, next time you face a setback, pause and ask, what can this teach me? This gentle shift in perspective, rooted in Hill's philosophy, builds resilience and turns pain into progress. Reframe rejection as feedback. Moving on, one of Hill's key insights is the importance of autosuggestion, programming your mind with positive thoughts. Apply this to rejection by reframing it as valuable feedback. Instead of internalizing the hurt, view it as constructive criticism that guides you closer to your goals. Hill emphasized that the subconscious mind accepts what we feed it, so telling yourself, "This rejection is helping me grow," rewires your brain for success. Consider the challenges faced by millennials and Gen Z in today's competitive job markets. In the UK, for instance, graduates often apply to dozens of positions only to hear crickets or polite declines. It can feel demoralizing, leading to imposter syndrome or burnout. But Hill would encourage you to analyze each rejection. What patterns emerge? Maybe your resume needs polishing, or your interview skills could use practice. By treating no as a mirror reflecting areas for improvement, you turn it into a personal coach. Let me share a story to illustrate. A young Australian writer I know submitted her manuscript to 20 publishers, all rejecting it with notes like too niche or needs more depth. Instead of giving up, she used that feedback to revise, adding richer characters and plot twists. Her next submission landed a deal, and now her book is a bestseller. Hill's principle here is clear. Persistence coupled with adaptation wins. Practice this by keeping a rejection journal. Note what happened, what you learned, and how you'll adjust. Over time, this builds confidence, making you not just tolerant of rejection but grateful for it. Remember, every great success story has chapters of failure. Yours is no different. Embrace this reframing, and watch how it accelerates your path forward. Cultivate a burning desire to overcome. Napoleon Hill's cornerstone principle is definite purpose fueled by burning desire. When rejection strikes, reignite that fire within to push through. Hill believed that desire is the starting point of all achievement. It's what separates those who quit from those who conquer. In Western societies, where opportunities abound but competition is fierce, young adults often grapple with fleeting motivations. You might start a fitness journey, a side hustle, or a career pivot, only to falter at the first hurdle. Rejection can extinguish that spark if you're not careful. But Hill advises nurturing a white-hot desire that rejection can't touch. Visualize your success vividly, as he outlined in his Steps to Riches, and let that image pull you through tough times. Picture a recent college grad in the US applying for tech jobs. After several rejections, they feel defeated. But by recalling Hill's advice, they set a clear goal. I will land a role at a top firm within 6 months. They affirm it daily, study industry trends, network relentlessly, and treat each no as fuel to intensify their efforts. Soon their persistence pays off. To apply this, define your desire precisely. What do you want, why, and by when? Write it down, read it aloud twice a day, as Hill suggested. This creates an unshakable foundation. Challenges will come, but with burning desire, rejection becomes a mere spark that ignites your momentum. You're capable of incredible things. Let this principle remind you of that gently every day. Build mental resilience through positive associations. Hill stressed the mastermind principle, surrounding yourself with supportive people who uplift you. When dealing with rejection, this becomes crucial for building mental resilience. Isolation amplifies pain, but positive associations provide perspective and encouragement. For young people in affluent nations, social media can exacerbate rejection's sting. Seeing peers highlight reels while nursing your wounds. It might lead to comparison traps or loneliness. Hill would urge forming a mastermind group, friends, mentors, or online communities sharing your ambitions. Discuss rejections openly, celebrate small wins, and brainstorm solutions together. Think of a British startup founder facing investor rejections. Alone, doubt creeps in. But in a mastermind meetup, others share similar stories, offering tips like refining pitch decks or targeting niche investors. Suddenly, rejection feels shared, not solitary. Hill's research showed that no one succeeds alone. Alliances multiply strength. Start small. Join a LinkedIn group, attend local meetups, or even start an accountability buddy system. Share your setbacks vulnerably, and receive empathy and advice in return. This caring network acts as a buffer, turning rejection's isolation into collective growth. Over time, your resilience hardens like steel forged in fire. Remember, you're not alone in this. Many have walked this path and emerged stronger. Lean on others and let their wisdom guide you. Learn from historical and modern examples. To truly internalize these lessons, let's look at examples that embody Hill's teachings. History is rife with figures who weaponized rejection. Take Napoleon Hill himself. He faced poverty, loss, and skepticism while compiling his philosophies. Yet he persisted, interviewing titans and distilling their secrets into books that have inspired millions. Modern parallels abound. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job, deemed unfit for television. Rejection could have ended her, but she channeled it into determination, building a media empire. Similarly, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter was rejected by 12 publishers. Living on welfare in the UK, she embodied Hill's persistence, revising and resubmitting until success struck. For today's youth, consider tech innovators like Airbnb founders. They pitched to investors 100 times, facing ridicule for their air mattress idea. But applying Hill's principles, definite purpose and organized planning, they iterated, and now their company is worth billions. These stories show rejection as a common thread in success tapestries. Reflect on your own life. What past rejection led to better outcomes? Maybe a breakup freed you for a fulfilling relationship, or a job loss opened doors to entrepreneurship. Hill encourages studying such examples to build faith. Read biographies, watch documentaries, immerse yourself in triumph over adversity narratives. This not only inspires but programs your mind for victory. In our connected world, resources are at your fingertips. Use them to fortify your spirit against future no's. Apply practical strategies daily. Now let's get actionable with strategies straight from Hill's playbook. First, practice the definiteness of purpose by setting specific, rejection-proof goals. Instead of "I want a better job," say, "I'll apply to 5 positions weekly, tailoring each resume, until I secure one paying 20% more." Second, Use visualization. Spend 10 minutes daily imagining overcoming rejection, feeling the emotions of success. Hill called this imagination workshop. It conditions your mind to expect wins. Third, transmute emotions. Channel rejection's energy into productive action, like Hill's sex transmutation, but applied broadly. Turn frustration into focused work. For young professionals, integrate these into routines. After a rejection email, take a walk, affirm this is redirecting me to something better. Then update your skills on platforms like Coursera. Track progress in a success journal, noting how each setback advances you. Fourth, seek mentorship. Find someone who's navigated similar paths. In Australia, programs like startup incubators offer guidance. Use them. Fifth, celebrate efforts. Reward yourself for persisting, building positive reinforcement. These steps, practiced consistently, make rejection an ally. Start small, be patient with yourself. Change takes time, but the rewards are immense. Embrace persistence as your superpower. Finally, Hill's mantra: persistence is key to riches. Rejection tests this, but those who endure win. He outlined 4 steps: definite purpose, continuous action, closed mind to negativity, and friendly alliances. In developed economies, distractions abound. Easy comforts can tempt quitting. But persistence separates dreamers from doers. A U.S. sales rep might face 100 cold call rejections daily. By persisting with refined techniques, they close deals. Cultivate this by breaking goals into micro steps, tackling one daily. When rejection hits, recall Hill. Every adversity carries the seed of an equivalent benefit. Look for that seed actively. Over time, persistence becomes habit, turning rejection into routine fuel. You're building a legacy. Let this superpower shine. As we wrap up this exploration of Napoleon Hill's wisdom on turning rejection into your greatest weapon, take a moment to reflect. What rejection in your life could be the catalyst for your next big breakthrough? How might applying these principles change your trajectory? I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below sharing one thing you've learned today, or a personal story of overcoming setback. Your insights could inspire someone else on their journey. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. It means the world and helps spread these empowering messages. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on personal growth, success strategies, and lessons from great thinkers like Hill. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you know someone struggling with rejection, share this video with them. It could be the nudge they need. Remember, every no is closer to your yes. You've got this. Go out there and turn those rejections into triumphs. Until next time, keep persisting with heart and intelligence.